finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Steamers of Rio de Janeiro. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Unlock line.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's right. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Young to throw it. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going up.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And touchdown. A great play there. 53 yards. And the Steamers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Deontay Hardy, one man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Check, Panther, go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Young now. And this is Simpson with a catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Okay, break.
Here is Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hayes. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Young. He finds his man complete. It's Hayes. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Well, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
Well, I would think that we'd all have some concern because, you know, rookie quarterback, that's just not normal, right? But I think I'd be a lot more concerned if they were the 6 or 7 seed and had to go on the road and play in a hostile environment. What if it was cold outside? But here you got a guy who's been solid all year, led them to all those wins, #1 seed. I have unquestioned belief in it. I also felt they have a responsibility to help carry him along as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Liking 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Young. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Patterson now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Commanders 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Unitas. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Unitas. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
They run with Thomas. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Looking to throw, Unitas. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Unitas. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And his pass incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to work with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Unitas will throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even in today's NFL, when they think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Off the play fake, Young. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Here we go. Start.
3rd and 12. Here's Young from the shotgun. Flushed it, and he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Come on.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the ready.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. On 1st and 10, Unitas. And this will be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Unitas looking to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Young. He finds his man complete. It's Simpson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Young will set to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bennett. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down. first down. Simpson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Young on first down. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Looking to throw, Young. He's got right on the short throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go, here we go.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steamers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded right at the goal line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Unitas. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggling to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now Unitas to throw. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll give them 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Fourth down, Unitas looking to throw for it. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Let's go now.
First down, Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ready.
Now a second down throw for Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Warrior 70. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Final play of the half, Young. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. look to throw. Drops it underneath to Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
And they'll throw on first down with Unitas. Flushed out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready? Reload! Reload!
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down now. It's Simpson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now they're in the hurry-up. 3rd and short yardage, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way in for a touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Steamers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Unitas. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Jaworski Park on the tackle. A gain of 4 yards. And the Commanders first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And Thomas has it. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Unitas will throw. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's got this down to the 35. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There again is Thomas. They've gone to him a lot. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A 12-yard gain. It's now 4th down.
Unitas. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now Unitas on 1st down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, Washington.
On 1st down, it's Unitas. Buying time to his left. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point right down the middle, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Commanders 14.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give right side. Simpson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Young off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And this is Simpson with a catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, that's all about moving the pocket on 3rd down so the defenders can't just go to one spot and find the quarterback. Bootlegged him out to his right against the grain, able to spot the open man, and got it to him for the first down.
They'll run on first down. Simpson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Smash, smash. Let go.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Simpson. And he gets it down to the 32. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, and you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed and being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Out of the gun, it's Young. That is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steamers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend. Now for Patterson. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks it. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now it's Unitas. Throw out wide is incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
On 1st and 10, Unitas. Going to throw right side here, complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion, Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far. Nothing going right offensively. From the gun, it's Unitas. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Benjamin St. Just. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Simpson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Ready, set. Hey, check that, check that.
They'll try to throw now. Young. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now a give right side. Simpson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Okay,
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now here's Young. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. That's Simpson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And quickly they get to the line. And Young's going to throw it here. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll throw again. Young. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays. And you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Looking to throw, Unitas. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Rocky Sin. How about this? Oh, he shifts past him. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Young here to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steamers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. And he will be taken down. Boy, nearly brought that the whole way back, but the tackle made. And this ball game officially over. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.